They changed the name to currency window as opposed to auction. That represents foreign currencies. Article quote This platform will be stopped at the end of this year. The dollar auctions as we know them are going bye-bye by the end of the year. That doesn't mean the 31st, it means coming at any time. Television is reshowing the speech of Sudani from the other day when he said citizens want something realistic and they are tired of promises. Frank, the fact they reshowed it is extremely important. Sudani is going out almost on a daily basis telling the Iraqi citizens, I got you. I told you I'm going to give you purchasing power. I got you. The dollar market is on one leg. A new mechanism and the exchange rate is threatened. They are just telling us that there is a process in place to change out the dinar to the lower denominations and effect the rate as part of this process without causing havoc. A higher, sudden RV, if not done appropriately, would cause havoc. There are many here in the US and all over the world that are expecting a value change with the end of the auctions. Not just people on the internet, but folks in government and the banking world as well. Television saying Iraq is buying huge amounts of gold and it's to offset the ending of the dollar exchange auctions. An expected rise in the dollar, temporary shock awaits the Iraqi market. This is talking about the end of the auctions. One thing that will solve all their worries is an upward reinstatement or revaluation close or higher than the US dollar. Prime Minister, Iraq is a historical center of Christianity in the Middle East. Quote, Iraq is a historical center for Christianity in the Middle East, and that Christians have contributed for centuries to supporting Iraq's civilization, culture and development, and were builders of this country in various stages, adding that Iraq's identity that transcends sects and religions is our real goal, and this is clear through the cohesion and participation in various occasions, especially Christmas and what it represents as a symbol of unity and brotherhood. The next step is for the auctions to stop and the Iraqi dinar currency to float freely internationally in a basket with other currencies. It will cause the value to go up. Iraq Stock Exchange first with the volume of trading between Arab markets. It only launched a year or so ago, but already it's the largest trading market in the Middle East. This one is huge. They are setting themselves up as a regional leader, a world leader, and what is going to be important. They need a currency that matches the region. That rate bar is high when you look at Kuwait and Bahrain and LL of the other currencies' values over there. Iraq has gotten rid of the burden of foreign debts for the first time, which had shackled it economically. What remains of its debts to international parties constitutes less than $9 billion that will be paid between now and the year 2028. Iraq's going to have a lot of money. If you're going to be a creditor, people are going to be coming to you for money and Iraq is going to have a lot of it. To be fair, I think a lot of us are going to have a few dollars too because of it. Al-Sudani, everyone is invited to create an Iraqi identity that transcends all sects and religions. Quote, Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani said, everyone is called upon to create an Iraqi identity that transcends all sects and religions. The birth of Jesus Christ is an occasion to emphasize a diverse and unified Iraq, and we adhere to this diversity, which represents a source of strength for all Iraqis. This came during his participation in the Christmas Eve Mass, which was held at St. Joseph's Cathedral in the Karada district in central Baghdad. Question, is there a limit that they will let you exchange? Frank 26, that's a good question. It's possible that they'll let you only exchange so much per day, or they'll tell you you can exchange it all but you can only take out so much per day. You'll find all those rules and regulations once it happens with whatever bank you'll be working with. Dollar auction. What is the truth about stopping the central bank's platform for currency conversion? Quote, this platform will be stopped at the end of this year, according to what the bank officially announced. The Central Bank of Iraq must break the parallel market, black market, in selling dollars and get them in line with the official rate of the central bank. This is critical to the process and the next step. The step we all want to happen. The economic and financial expert, Abdul Rahman al-Moshadani, attributed, on Wednesday, the reasons for the rise of the dollar against the Iraqi dinar to the rumor of the holidays and New Year's Day. Al-Moshadani said in an interview with Shafak news agency, the promotion of stopping the platform is a major reason for the rise in the price of the dollar, indicating that this rumor that spread showed that foreign transfers will stop. He explained that this rumor is false, as 97% of the transfers made through the window were transferred to banks that have correspondent banks in a way that enhances the balances. Also, the Christmas holiday is another reason for the demand for the dollar, as there is a lot of travel during these days. Al-Moshadani expected that the situation will stabilize and the dollar will return to its normal status after the holiday. The price of the dollar rose gradually in local markets, where it recorded 152,300 dinars for every $100 in the Al-Kifa and Al-Harithia stock exchanges, and 152,200 dinars for every $100 in Erbil, the capital of the Kurdistan region. Mazar Mohammed Saleh, the financial and economic advisor to Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani, commented on Thursday on the rise in the exchange rate of the US dollar against the Iraqi dinar in the local market for days. Saleh told Shafak news agency, the difference between the two exchange rates in the market is basically stable for reasons related to controlling the sale of cash dollars from legal outlets to travelers in an organized manner and subject to a precise rule of compliance and auditing, in addition to the ability of the traveler to obtain other permitted amounts through payment cards in all their forms, and in sufficient and comfortable amounts at an exchange rate of 1,320 dinars per dollar. He added, it is expected that the market, due to the end of the previous foreign transfer platform and the transition to new mechanisms for strengthening with foreign currency to meet the bank's needs for foreign currency to finance foreign trade, was accompanied by a wave of misinformation, misunderstanding and confusion that was exploited by the parallel market and speculators for quick profit. He considered that this increase is called a temporary market bubble that is built on unrealistic speculation and disappears over time, which requires attention to the phenomenon of exploitation and profiteering generated by false and baseless information. The dollar exchange rate in local markets is witnessing a gradual increase, while this morning it recorded 152,000 dinars for every $100 in the two main stock exchanges of Al-Kifa and Al-Harithia in Baghdad, and 151,400 dinars for every $100 in Erbil, the capital of the Kurdistan region. Yesterday, Wednesday, the economic and financial expert, Abdul Rahman al-Moshadani, attributed the main reason for the rise in the dollar price to the promotion of stopping the platform, indicating that this rumor that spread showed that foreign transfers would stop.